to be perfectly honest with you. From day one, after we got the fourth pick, I already knew this is the guy to get right here.
Yeah.
So, of course, there's going to be a lot of things to talk about your upcoming NBA season. But I want to talk about the Big Ten here, Mr. Keegan Murray from out of Iowa, the number 4 pick for Sacramento Kings. Kofi Cockburn, Illinois, Johnny Davis, Wisconsin, Trace Davis out of Indiana, Ron Harper. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. I just consider it this past season that it was a conference of stars. How did the Big Ten prepare you for this moment, Mr. Murray?
Yeah. Going into every single Big Ten game, you have to be the best version of yourself. There's no nights off, top to bottom. You saw at the end of the year, Nebraska, their last in our conference, ended up beating the Big Ten champs at their place. So there's never a night off in that conference. We had 2 top 5 guys go this year in the draft, and Johnny top 10. So it was a great conference to be in. Every night you got to compete, and that's the same thing in the NBA.
And of course, you growing up in Iowa, you grew up around the Big Ten and stuff like that. So you was already pretty much familiar with the atmosphere, the hostility on the road and all that. Is that correct?
Yeah. My dad played there played at Iowa from '92 to '96. So he's showing me the ropes, what to expect at different locations and things like that. So there's hostility wherever you go in the Big Ten. So that's nothing new for me. It'll be nothing new when I come to the NBA.
I just appreciate that. And you was under the guidance, under the leadership of one of the most respected great coaches in across the country, and that's in Fran McCaffrey. Like you mentioned before, you got to play with the Patrick brothers and stuff like that. Well, just once again, just talk about Fran, because the reason why I bring that up, because I did hear Matt George's interview, and he was just so defensive of you, and he loves you and everything. What was that relationship like, Keegan?
Yeah, he's my biggest supporter. He'll take me to the grave for him. So he's kind of the guy that I've leaned on for motivation, and just I've built a great relationship with him. It's something that you can't really describe, but he believed in me from the beginning, and he'll continue to believe in me throughout my career. So for him to just defend my honor is a great scenario, and I'm just forever grateful for him.
Thank you for sharing that. One last question. Harrison Barnes, who plays here right now, have you spoken to him, and what was that conversation like? And of course, you grew up watching him. I know he was a legend in your home state, Iowa. How did that go?
Yeah, he hit me up yesterday, just welcomed me to Sacramento, ready to get to work, because it's rare that a couple Iowa guys are on the same NBA team, born and raised in Iowa. So I think we'll have a special relationship. I'm just ready to get started.
Thank you, Keegan.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Media relations team. We're going to have your family come over. He's